No, don't go all Nelly on me, please. Please.
So do feel free to refrain yourself
I'm getting so hot.
from all those. What's up, fellas?
What's good, fellas?
Hey.
How y'all
I
doing?
have no idea what's going on.
Where is it?
Y'all.
Is this one, right?
You want to do the intro right now, real quick?
Yeah, we on. We live, right?
We're on, aren't we?
Are we?
We're live.
All right, fine. Just do the intro then.
No.
Wow, Terrence.
Not
I know it's late. I get the point. But we want to start. We don't want to
we were
finish.
ending the podcast.
No,
I'm sorry.
that's right.
No, we were just
Sorry.
talking.
One more time.
I gotta sleep.
Go. Let this fella do it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Good evening, my friends. Welcome to how are you? Hi, come this night.
I don't know why I closed it for a second.
I assume the sea. I am sure and all the people will listen
To my talk. Why are you owing?
What it do, fellas?
What to do? What's
How
happening?
y'all doing?
Oh, hey, hi, hello.
Hey.
Welcome to Pasta Kabsa. Oh, it's Adil. Oh, it's Turks. Oh, it's Shamsi. Oh, okay, we're paying attention.
Okay.
This is a very professional
Barely
podcast.
awake. There we go.
Barely. We've been here for like, what, 5 hours now?
Yep. Just
Oh.
prepping. Just trying
We
to.
were not prepping. We were just talking.
I was napping.
I mean,
You were napping.
I was napping.
Which was
we were
really, really
prepping.
awful.
Shamsi was just talking
Yeah,
and
sure.
napping.
That-
No,
that's
that was a great nap, fellas. Thank
Fair
you.
enough.
Thank
I
you.
don't know
for
why you
Glad you
Yes.
enjoyed it.
the space to sleep comfortably
Uh-huh.
amongst you.
Uh-huh.
So,
Wow.
so
It's a lot of trust, Chelsea.
that is a lot of trust.
How's your week, Shamsi?
My week,
How's your week? How's the last 3 days? I just saw you 3 days
my
ago.
last 3 days were great.
Alhamdulillah, that's
So
good-
me
that's
and
good to
Turkey
hear.
watched the movie.
You and who?
Right? Me and Turks watched the movie.
What'd you guys watch?
Some Nick Cage movie.
It was a Nick Cage movie. See, that's the good thing. It's called Color Out of Space, right? And I presented this as, "Hey, fellas, let's watch a movie." And they were like, "What's it called?" Color Out of Space. Okay, what was your question? What's the review score? Oh, it's 86%. Okay, fair enough. Play it.
On what? On the phone?
Yeah.
On Dum Dum.
On Dum Dum.
Dum Dum. Okay, so no follow-up questions, which was awesome, right? Which I really enjoy. The movie starts. Nick
So
Cage.
you, hold
shows
on,
up.
it sounds like you set them up.
No, I didn't set them up.
All
It was my type of movie. You know?
Okay, all
like
right,
one of the
fair enough.
random subgenres of random things that I like.
Not always hit. Sometimes it's a miss when it comes to Shamsi's type of movie, but this one's okay.
Yeah, this one worked out.
Okay,
Yeah.
when did the movie come out?
Last year.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
It's an adaptation of an old story by this guy called H.P. Lovecraft.
Is it adaptation or adaptation?
Adaptation.
Okay.
It's a modern adaptation of
Okay.
a story by a guy called H.P. Lovecraft. Who
That's
came
the
up,
dude who writes a lot of horror stories.
Cthulhu, Call of Cthulhu, Myth of Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu, you know that
Yes,
guy.
I
the
have
sea
no idea
monster.
who Cthulhu
Octopus
is?
mouth.
Oh, okay, all right,
Yeah, okay.
Cthulhu is a sea
Oh.
monster that has tentacles and tends to just wrap up.
Man, Japanese ruined tentacles for
I'm sorry, I know.
You can't say
I know.
tentacles
I know.
without like
I'm
saying
sorry.
"A'udhu billah."
Okay. Fair enough.
They do like their octopus. That is true.
Yes, yes.
So this guy wrote the story called Color Out of Space, right? So it's about this normal family, just chilling at home, and like something strange appears out of space and crashes into their backyard.
Okay.
So what ends up happening, Turkey?
I mean, it's just some weird thing that lands on their front yard, and it just starts affecting them. I suppose. What was the word you had to look up? Shamsi?
Endogenous and exogenous environmental contamination.
If anyone understands what that is.
What is he talking about?
Okay,
That's
so
right.
basically, it's a something from space, right? It's like an alien being or whatever. So they start seeing things, they start hearing things, like flowers start growing, like it seeps into their environment. So the nice thing about all of this was it's a really well-made movie. Direction was great.
What is the movie about?
It's about the alien
Exactly.
taking
That was it.
over basically these people's lives. They don't know what's going on, okay? But strange things start happening. They start
Something
hearing
comes
voices.
down from space.
Yeah,
it messes.
Habibi, hold on. Okay, so you're telling me this is a movie
Yes,
about this alien?
it's not an alien.
Okay,
Meteor.
about this meteor that fell down,
Okay.
took a left turn,
Yes.
some reason hit somewhere in America.
Yep.
Of
Subhanallah, to go wild guess.
Nicolas
Of course,
Cage's house.
come on.
Well, also,
Yeah.
all right, see again, that's the problem. It's
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
There we go. So, right, so it hit Nicolas Cage
It is
at
house.
his house,
Yes.
and then it started taking over the soil, or just basically everything around it.
The entire
Every living creature around it,
So,
including the plants, including
were
the
they-
insects.
were they morphing into something else, or is it just like basically things should start growing,
Shit
both
starts
ways.
growing. A, B,
like healthy stuff, well, just like
small
weird things?
Animals start morphing into something physically,
Okay.
and humans start morphing into something else mentally or psychologically.
See, again, I don't know if this is a movie or Shamsi's birth.
Right? Right?
It's
You're
It's
weird,
his
man.
kind of shit.
It is my
And
kind of shit. It's
fun.
unsettling psychological horror.
If you
Okay.
liked Annihilation, that what was the actor's name?
Anakin's wife.
Anakin's wife.
Natalie
wow,
Portman.
you nerd! Such a nerd.
Oh my
Natalie
god.
Portman.
Natalie Portman, yeah. If
So
you
yeah,
like-
it's very similar to Annihilation.
Yeah.
And the whole concept of like something that is not supposed to belong in an environment, and then it changes the whole environment around it.
conceptually, the movie in general was a beautiful idea, but the writing,
It was based on a story.
yeah, no, but the dialogue as 90s sitcom,
Okay.
basically.
What's going on?
It's, it's like, oh, he's cute. Oh, I like him.
But
it's
visually,
like,
the movie was beautiful.
like when a dude just looks at the camera and said, busted. No, no, that's not something people say.
Saved by the Bell vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
So the nice thing about this movie was the guys didn't know it was a scary movie. And as soon as shit started getting scary, Turks was like, I'm feeling really sleepy.
No.
I'm feeling really, it's 12. Oh, I need to
watched
go.
First of all,
Yeah.
okay, we wanted to watch the movie at 10. We started playing at 15 to 11. 2 or B.
Look at these excuses.
I'm about to say, all right, okay.
45 minutes late, dude.
Okay.
I got work. I gotta go
I
to
know.
sleep.
I'm sure, Grandpa. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Keep
exactly,
going.
right?
And 2, the movie disconnected from the TV, and you were trying to figure out how to play it
We
again.
fixed it.
How long?
How long did it take you to fix?
A good 5 minutes. Well, at
When
which
did-
point,
when did
he
it
had
start?
already
Hold
left.
up. It wasn't an actual 5 minutes or Shamsi 5
no,
minutes.
No. As soon as it started skipping, he got up, he looked at his watch. He's like, yeah, guys, really,
It
I
didn't
need to
start
go.
skipping. It disconnected.
Yeah, as soon as that happened.
Which was at 12 o'clock, midnight. I was like, screw this. I gotta go home. I gotta go to sleep. I got up, went to the bathroom, came back, still not playing.
That's his measuring stick, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Took all my stuff, got to the car, still not playing. And then I went home.
Of course, you would know while you're like
Of course.
40 feet away if it's on or not.
Of course, they got the volume on
Exactly.
blast. I would hear it.
Okay. All right.
And the colors, right? So the movie was the whole color palette of the movie was like this pink, purplish,
Oh, nice.
like hue over
Midnight
everything.
Club Dub Edition.
Cyberpunk.
That's it's cyberpunk.
neon,
Okay.
neon,
Alright.
like,
Dum, dum.
Tokyo.
Did you guys enjoy it?
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed
That
it?
was a solid 8.
Here's my question to you. Did the guys enjoy it?
Abu Hadleg was like freaked. He was freaked the fuck out.
Okay. All right. So, but head like aside.
Like, By
Okay.
the time we were done, he was like, "Bro, why did we just watch that? Like, why did you make me watch that?" I was like, "Did you not enjoy it?" He's like, "No."
Again. So now. All
That
right.
was it. That was,
There's two people. Elmo wasn't there?
Elmo bounced.
Oh, Elmo bounced.
Elmo bounced. But the nice thing about it was like 10 minutes in, 20 minutes in, you're completely hooked. You're like, okay, shit, something's happening. Like, I need to know what's going on.
The suspense.
Yeah, the suspense, and it keeps building up in the music, and like the whole vibe of the movie is just like, shit's gonna get fucked up, basically.
See, now.
but it's all expected stuff.
Yeah.
It's not- it's
You
not
see,
something
you
that's-
missed out on the freaky stuff though.
Man,
Yeah, but
this,
it's
this
expected.
review is trash.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
This
sorry.
movie review is
You know
trash.
the funny thing is,
That Hamas.
you know what the funny thing is?
Nothing.
People are
You're
gonna watch
getting
it.
different opinions.
Yeah, people are gonna watch it and be like, "Yo, this is a trash movie." Like, I know that's gonna happen, but I'm from my perspective, from my genre, it was rated 86 for a reason, yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you about the IMDb rating.
It was like 5. it was actually it was like 6.2.
Okay.
Oh,
That was your
Oh.
mistake. See, that was his
Yeah,
mistake. not mine.
yeah, I swear to God. Man. I
It worked.
swear to
I will
God.
admit that it was my mistake.
Yes.
It is your mistake.
Yep. Mm.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Turks. So yeah, that's what's
Thank
going on actually. What about you, man? What's going on with you?
First off, happy birthday, Shamsi.
Thank you. Thank you
Your
so
birthday
much.
was a couple of days ago
Yes, it was.
or a couple of months ago.
Days.
We're not gonna say.
Yeah.
So people don't find out.
Yeah, true.
So people don't send you gifts.
But I did get cake.
Oh, you got cake.
I got
cake.
cake.
What kind of cake was it?
All kinds of cake.
There you go. No,
How many
be
cakes?
very-
No, hold up.
Very specific.
No, we're talking about something I'm interested in now. Hold up. How many cakes?
I got 3 different cakes.
Okay. Flavors.
Salted caramel.
Cake and frosting flavors, please.
Salted caramel.
Wow. Salted caramel.
Chocolate fudge. That was number 2.
Okay, no, salt caramel, is that the frosting or the cake
No,
itself?
that's the chunk cake. Was it the chunk cake?
Okay,
Yeah.
I know that one.
The
Yeah.
popcorn one.
Very familiar with that one.
Yes. That's so good, by the way.
I know. It's one of my favorites.
And there was a very fudgy one. And there's like an Amazon cake because apparently I like to order shit from Amazon a lot.
Wait, they ordered you a cake from Amazon?
They made me a cake that looks like an Amazon box.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. Wow.
I would be surprised if Amazon deliver cakes.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah.
Yo, man, look, we went on trips and Turks was never this specific
Yeah, right?
at all. He never asked this many questions.
Talk to me about something I'm interested in. Yeah, I'm down.
Are you interested in cake? Turkey?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Tell us
My-
about your vast
Oh my god.
experience of cake.
I mean, I am the delegated cake bringer.
And
at work.
barbecue.
Not at work, I'm saying.
Really?
Oh, at work.
Like if there's a event or like a celebration or anything.
Why? Because
Because I was fat. Okay. that was it.
I
Okay.
really didn't want to say that, man. I
Yeah.
really didn't want to say that.
Yeah,
loud,
but I mean, I trusted my tasting cakes, and
Okay.
everyone else did
You
too.
trust
Your
the cakes
palate?
and cakes.
Yeah. Plus, I like let him get a cake without me once, and it was just horrible. I'm like, no,
Wait, what
I
they
did
get?
not approve.
What was that cake? What did they get?
I don't know, some supermarket stuff.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
Turks pays attention to the details.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah.
And he does brisket.
Here's a better question. What
Yeah.
gifts did you get?
Cake. I got cake, bro.
Gifts. Gifts, bro. Cake is not a gift.
No, cake was free food. So I guess
He's in
that
his
was a good-
30s. He doesn't get gifts.
Yeah, I really
Come
don't.
on.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
You got nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I got love. I got love. Love is great.
Oh, so you get that once a year?
Like, in a
wow. So,
concentrated
so your
form.
birthday gift is like affection.
Yeah. It's like concentrated affection for half an hour.
Oh my
It's
god.
a nice feeling, actually.
Oh,
It is beautiful and sad at the same time.
Yeah.
again, this is for the second time now. This is the second thing
See-
comes out of you, Sham, saying is trash.
They wanted
Your birthday is trash.
No, see, they wanted to get me a laptop, right? I was like, yeah, I know, but the laptop I want's not out yet.
You're very picky when it comes to tech.
I am very picky when it comes to tech. And very outdated.
He's very.
You are outdated.
How is he picky? He just wants like one thing, but he wants the best of it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
And it just needs
He's
to
not
work.
picky.
He still has a CD driver on his
I know,
laptop.
man. He's still lost, bro.
sorry.
He was just giving me shit about that. I was like,
I'm
oh,
sorry.
Bro, my desktop right there doesn't have a CD
bro,
drive.
the new PS5 has a CD
They
drive.
started getting rid of USB.
That's why there's a digital now.
Yeah, see, but they still have one that's CD, which tells you that it's
You-
still relevant.
No, it tells you still finance زيك.
Exactly.
They don't know what's the future.
Still relevant.
They're selling that to people who don't have internet connections and
I guarantee you, if I go to his
indigenous
house,
people
he
and-
still has DVDs.
This people.
I'm sure he still has DVDs at
I
home.
have plenty.
Not Blu-rays. I'm talking about DVDs.
I don't have a
Yeah.
Blu-ray. Why would I need a Blu-ray? No, why would I need DVDs work perfectly fine. Why would I need a
Oh,
Blu-ray?
God.
Oh my god, man.
See,
Anyways.
now I know why they didn't get you a laptop.
Because I was like,
This
yeah,
makes sense.
no CD drive. I'll start
Swear
judging
to
it.
God, man.
Yeah, well,
And start being disappointed.
I need new friends, man. Yeah, y'all
But
are
did
trash.
they actually get rid of USB ports on laptops?
yeah, it's only USB-C now.
They're all switching to USB-C. They've been switching for a while
Yeah.
now.
That sucks.
Except Apple. Apple's like being very picky.
No, they got
yeah.
it. And the
MacBook Pro. I'm talking about on the iPhones, everything else. Like,
Just
like
the
for a
iPhone.
guy for me, like that has like 100 things that need plugs. Yeah, just give me one
The
plug for
iPad-
me.
The iPad is on USB-C now.
Yes,
The MacBook is on a USB-C.
yes.
iMacs,
And
I
Lightning.
assume the same thing. Lightning.
What's it called? It's not Lightning Pro. What's it called? Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Is that on
Either-
the? No, that's not on the MacBook Pro.
It's not the MacBook Pro.
MacBook Pro only has like one USB-C on either side, or is that the regular MacBook, not the MacBook Pro?
I remember the USB-C on the MacBook Pro is what charges it, and
It does everything.
Does
If
everything
you want
for
to
it.
plug in anything
Yeah.
other than USB-C, you need a dongle, including the Lightning port.
Dongle.
but how many ports of USB-C did they have?
One on each side, I
I
think.
don't remember. Yeah.
Maybe the Pro has like one on one side and two on the other. I'm not sure. Again,
not sure
not the most informed podcast
Not,
out there.
not the most interesting conversation either.
Or
fellas.
care.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
But anyway,
someone is interested.
Did you guys see the Social Dilemma?
No.
And I have.
Yeah. See,
I've heard a lot of good
that's
things
your
about
problem
it.
right now. I'm not. No.
But you know why? You
No,
know
no, no.
why?
Hold on. I don't care for you why.
I know.
I'm asking, did you guys see? Yes or no?
I've been.
Did you see it?
I heard a lot of good things about it. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
It's been highly recommended.
You? Yeah, let's ask Ibo. Did you Social Dilemma? You don't see it? Well, thank God. Okay, so I can talk to you guys about the Social Dilemma.
Okay.
No, but
Okay.
I think I'm familiar a little bit with the context. But go ahead.
Well, okay, so anyway, they.
Let us watch it through your eyes right now, like through the Adel filter.
All right.
That's a.
I just want
It's gonna
you
be
guys
butchered.
like it's not gonna be butchered. I'll tell you the story, but you know, حطوا like حسابكم, there's gonna be a lot of hate.
Of
Right.
course.
Great.
It's gonna be not like a sprinkle of hate. You know when you go order a pasta at a restaurant, the guy comes with the cheese.
The Parmesan.
Yes,
You uncultured swine.
No, I was trying to remember the name of those.
Grinder. It's called a cheese grinder.
the pepper
There you go. The pepper grinder, but
They
for
don't
like
grind cheese, you uncultured swine.
Cheese shredder. Was it a cheese shredder?
I'm telling you, like he's never this passionate until it comes to food.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's-
no,
Oh my
it's food.
god,
It's the
man.
Parmesan cheese shredder. There we
Well,
go.
anyway, so you tell him when he brings the grinder for the pepper, you tell him when to stop.
Yeah.
Right. Man, my hate is not gonna stop, so I'm
Okay.
gonna keep going.
All right.
Okay.
Well, okay, so the idea of it was to scare you.
Not how you shred cheese.
Okay. that was pepper. That wasn't cheese. Okay, this is pepper.
Okay.
Okay, that's not cheese.
There we go, there
All
we
right.
I thought that was the Gangnam Style. But that's pepper, apparently. That move.
Anyways,
Fair enough.
so the idea was to tell you about how algorithms work and how Facebook has your information and Instagram and yada 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 and Amazon, all these people,
Mhm.
and how they're using it and how they're using it wrong. Okay, that message I understand. It's straight in your face, and I get it. What I hated about the message was one. Okay, I understand it's not directed toward me, someone who's paying attention. It's
Mhm.
directed toward people who's not paying attention. But using the scare tactic of showing you just fear, 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 that's also an issue.
Question.
Go ahead.
Should you not be afraid?
Should you not be afraid? Well, you guys should have been afraid a long time ago.
I've been shitless for years.
Yeah, but no,
True.
again,
I can vouch for that.
again,
Shitless.
yeah, again, but still at the same time, like, you can't get out of it, whether you like it or
True.
not.
Yeah.
True.
So your information is out there, whether you like it or not.
Very true. But
And-
that
But here's the thing. We're not into detail. You guys can watch it and judge for yourselves, whatever. But anyway, what I enjoyed about it is that it's talking about the algorithms. It's talking about the guy who made the like button and so on, and then the effects of all these things of how people reacted.
okay.
Mm.
All right. So social behavior and what they offer are two different things, because this whole social dilemma is making it sound like it was pre-planned to do all this stuff. No, they put stuff out. People's behavior was in a certain way. Then they started to see, okay, how can we monetize and how we can get whatever we can get to make money off of this. Anyway,
They keep pivoting with the flow.
But yeah,
basically.
that's what I'm saying. That they ended up like, okay, they didn't really know what they're doing at the beginning, but when they realized, for example, that hey, conflict really does drive clicks. Let's make people have
again,
more
you don't watch the
That's
social
the famous-
dilemma.
That's
You were
the
talking
famous-
about something totally different.
Okay,
I'm talking about what the social dilemma was talking about.
fair enough.
Mm.
Okay. Anyway, so after it, a couple of days or weeks ago, Facebook came out with a statement,
Okay,
and I'm not going to read it, but it's very long. It says what the social media gets wrong, what the social dilemma gets wrong.
can I
Mm.
just say up front that I don't trust Facebook and anything that what it?
Oh, thank you so much.
says,
No,
yeah.
oh for real?
Okay,
Oh no, we didn't know that. For real?
Okay,
For real?
putting it out.
You
There.
just said you were scared your whole life. No,
Okay.
no, I thought you love them.
Just
Come on, tell me what else?
reinforcing the point.
Okay, all right. عندك سالفة يا شيخ.
What did they say?
All right, so they made how many points? Let's see. There's 7 points. There's addiction. You are not the product. Algorithms. What else?
Bullshit.
Data, polarization, elections, misinformation. All right, you guys can go find and read it. I'm focusing on certain things right here. Okay,
Mm.
you are not the product. So let me tell you what Facebook says. Facebook is an ad-supported platform, which means that selling ads allows us to offer everyone else the ability to connect for free. This model allows small businesses and entrepreneurs to grow and compete with bigger brands and by more easily finding new customers. But even when businesses purchase ads on Facebook, they don't know who you are. We provide advertisers with reports about the kinds of people who are seeing their ads and how their ads are performing. But we don't share information that personally identifies you or sell your information to anyone. You can always see the interests assigned to you and your ad preference, and if you want to remove them.
Yeah, they don't tell them what your name is, but they do tell them everything else about your life.
Again, see, as a business, you say, okay, yeah, this makes complete sense for me. You're giving me enough data for me to know how to sell my product and where to take it. Okay? That's not the problem here. That's fine. I understand this. I understand there's it's black and white. It's hard to be in the gray. So Facebook needs to make money. They want to attract people. They want businesses to be on their platform. And yes, a lot of businesses. Okay, if you guys ever worked in motorsports, and if you're buying and selling parts, Facebook is super important. There's a lot of shops that grew out of it.
That's just one subgenre. I get it. Facebook's important for a lot of
Clothing,
people.
what it is, clothing, everything.
I get that. I get that.
So it always works. So for that one, it's a give and take, and depends on how you see it. Now, this is what I think is more important, which is point number 3, which is algorithms. I'm a lover of algorithms.
No, but just going to that, back to that point, like, okay, fine. They don't tell advertisers, for example, like this guy's Flani. but they do say, oh, there's a 33-year-old man who's married and has 3 kids and works in the automotive industry, for example, and these are his interests. So hey, like they give a transparent, really look at your life and who you are as a person
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
through your
Okay.
online interactions.
You're selling t-shirts. Okay. Let's call it Sunsea brands. Okay. And all your shirts are trash, of course. And
They'll be
as
called sun
expected.
shirts.
They're what?
They'll be called sun shirts.
Wow.
Okay. Keep going.
I swear to God.
Wow.
Keep going.
Anyway.
It's hard to keep going after that, to be honest.
How about we just scrap this whole podcast right now? So you're selling your product. Okay.
Okay.
And then you're trying to figure out, okay, who is the demographic who's buying this? You think you're selling to 18-year-olds. But turns out, well, 30-year-olds like your brand. This gives you the opportunity to shift your brand to what these people's interests are, because these are the biggest numbers that's buying from you.
Okay.
This gives you enough data to move your business.
Fair enough.
So as a business, amazing.
Helpful for
Thank
you. Yes,
you.
It is helpful. for
I
you.
need this so bad in my life. But that's not what's my problem with Facebook and all of them. Let's go to algorithm. Okay. So algorithms basically, just think about it as it's basically an A, B, and C. Let's say you're cooking. You got a list of ingredients. Once you put one, it reacts to something else that you add into it, and so on, so on, so on. So if you like certain things, the algorithm will say, okay, this person likes these things. I'll put them in this bubble. And people who also like this bubble, like this other bubble, so I'll put this on with him, and then the circle grows and grows and grows. And
You
so on.
become like a single point in a huge Venn diagram with a lot of bubbles, and then
And they push you down the rabbit hole.
Exactly. Facebook uses algorithms to improve the experience for people using our apps. Just like any dating app, Amazon, Uber, and countless other consumer-facing apps that people interact with every day. That also includes Netflix, which uses an algorithm to determine who it thinks should watch the Social Dilemma film, and then recommends it to them. This happens with every piece of content that appears on the service. They're right here. I'm not
that's
saying.
not what
We're not
Facebook
done. We're not done. Hold on.
okay.
This is lawyer speak. You know.
Exactly. Okay. But the social dilemma, how people see it.
Yeah,
no,
it's fine.
everyone saw it
Everybody
because
does
it was on top. Okay.
No,
Netflix wanted everybody to see
Yeah,
it,
but they're saying, oh, everybody does that. Everybody, tailors.
which is
stuff
true.
here.
Everybody does that. Anyway, algorithms and machine learning improve our services. Okay. For example, at Facebook, we use them to show content that's more relevant to what people are interested in, whether it's posts from friends or ads. Portraying algorithms as mad may, quote and unquote, may make a good fodder for conspiracy documentaries. But the reality is a lot less entertaining. That is like the biggest bullshit
It
I've
is.
read in my
It is.
entire life.
It is.
No, because of Facebook's system or how they gain money, it's completely different. It's about getting people to react and get engaged and keep
It's about
Being
keeping
on
you
Facebook.
on their app as much as possible.
exactly.
So the algorithm will know what you like. If you like dogs, let me just circle him around
Yes.
dogs for like 10 hours. Which
Unfortunately,
is something I always fall for.
Fair enough. Unfortunately, that's not what they're doing. Unfortunately, they realize that giving you something to hate is much
Exactly.
more effective than giving you something you love.
So they don't
If
show
you-
you dogs. They show you people who hurt dogs. You know why? So you get mad and you
And
go
start
talk.
commenting
Exactly.
and start like
Sharing,
creating a
yeah.
page against it and yada yada yada.
That's totally something. So you're
It's
telling
not
me
the same as Netflix. Netflix has like they don't rely on people to people interaction. It's interaction between you and
The platform.
the platform itself.
understandable.
Yeah.
But what you're saying is that they're monetizing on hate. I think that's a
That's
very
commendable,
loose-
to be honest. I mean, yeah.
No, I'm saying it's an algorithm. It doesn't know what's black. It doesn't know what's white. It knows what's around you.
That's
Of course.
people-
And if it sees the people around you, the majority of them, 40% of your family members are racist, it's going to give you racist shit.
But that's why you should have. This is where the content moderation team steps in to say, "Hey, you know what? This is bad. We should shut this down." And they just did that recently with what? With the whole QAnon thing that's going on in the States. Like the whole, I'm
What's
sure you're
QAnon?
familiar with.
Yes.
There's a whole conspiracy right fringe group of people called QAnon who support Trump. And I don't want to get into it, but the point is, these guys were not really on a firm plane of reality, right?
Okay.
And they were like really stoking tensions when it comes to protests and all that stuff. So they literally, Facebook just kicked everybody out of the platform. And
Okay,
this
so
is-
they do like put their
Well,
hand into the pot
Yeah.
and stir it.
and
course.
usually what they say is we don't get involved. But at
Which
this
is
point,
bullshit.
which at this point right now in the States, like with all of the stuff going on, they're like, okay, you know what? We need to step in for a minute. The thing is, they didn't do that before. When the same kind of
Which I would understand.
yeah, like the same kind of issues, the same kind of tensions, the same kind of negativity would happen in other countries. A lot of other countries, actually. So the fact that they're doing it right now in the States, I think, is because of the kind of pressure that the social dilemma is bringing to them.
See, the thing is, the social dilemma wasn't as, to me personally, it wasn't as strong as, what was the other one called? The Analytica company, what's it called?
Cambridge Analytica.
Yeah, Cambridge Analytica.
That
yes.
happened 2 years ago, and that was.
But that one was actually like literally showing you how we can use this tool that you already have and how we can twist it and turn it.
And-
There wasn't enough backlash compared to like, okay, the company got hit, everything sued, yada yada yada.
But nothing changed. At the end of the
Nothing
day.
changed.
Like the systems are still in place. Like
Exactly.
whoever can use Facebook to do whatever. But see, that's why I think I'm glad we're not on Facebook, fellas. Like honestly, I'm glad we're not on Facebook.
Yeah.
We are on Instagram,
Which is the same thing.
but
It's young people Facebook.
no. But like I don't know. Instagram is you don't have that same level of negativity, Nowhere
Interaction
close. Even negativity.
It's not the same
I feel.
type of interaction between
Exactly. You're looking at something totally different. If you say Facebook and Twitter, they're close to each other.
For example, I never use my Instagram for news. It rarely, if ever. I keep that for my Twitter. So my Twitter is like, where I go get my daily dose of news, whether it's football, whether it's world news, whether it's tech, and there's a lot of negativity there, right? Instagram doesn't have any of that.
Oh,
You
there's
know
a lot of
why?
negativity on it.
Because you're looking at pictures. No one's gonna give you all that hate in one picture.
Some
They do it in
do.
videos.
Yeah, but still, even videos. If you again algorithm, same thing. Look, the biggest issue for Instagram right now is TikTok, because TikTok's algorithm gives you more exposure. Instagram and Facebook's the same thing. They keep you in a loop. They keep you in your area around the people that you're in. TikTok will actually open the doors for you. Look at people in Indonesia. Look at people in Japan. Look at people in Russia. Anyway, it's random people from all over the world.
Well, you get that from the Instagram Explore page.
No, you don't.
Nobody goes to the explore page.
Even if you do go to the explore page, it's likes of people that you follow, that they like other things and things that you like.
So
Yeah.
That's it.
Venn diagrams.
So you're not really discovering. They're giving you the same thing that you have. Like if you look at mine, it's all cars, shoes, dogs. Literally, same thing. I'm supposed to discover something new.
Yeah, I get
You don't even want to look at mine. It's all cake.
Hold on, what type of cake though?
Different kinds of cake.
All right, white cake.
I don't discriminate.
Cake. Labas, I get what you're saying. I don't personally have TikTok on my phone. I don't think I would want to download TikTok on my phone.
I think we're past that
Stage.
age demographic.
Yeah, like I'll just catch those TikToks through WhatsApp when my mom sends them.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just watch them there.
Oh my god.
Honestly.
You know what's hilarious? Like our parents rely on me and you Turks to give them like information. And his mom is giving him information.
Yeah.
Bruh, like my
His mom is telling him what's happening on TikTok.
My mom is
Oh.
huge on social media. Like you wouldn't even believe, honestly.
Good. Big ups to her then.
Big ups to moms.
So what's been happening? What's good to you guys? Anything on the news?
Anything in the news?
Well, the one thing that we like missed out on last time, I think we missed out. I don't know if we missed out on or not. Was Saudi's campaign for the Asian Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that. There's a couple of days ago, right?
Explain.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We're not on the podcast 24 hours.
No.
We sit with each other a lot.
Yeah, like
we talk between each other.
I saw that a couple of days ago. But
Yeah, it is. What,
tell us more.
Turks, when I started this conversation, what did I say? Did I say we missed something a couple of days ago?
We did.
Yes.
I just said that.
Okay.
Man, I swear to God, one day, bro, one day, I'm gonna catch a case. I'm gonna catch a case. I swear to God.
Asian Games.
Anyway,
Is it the Asian Games?
yes, in 2030.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
yeah, and what I liked about it the most
Good
was I think Al Qadiyya offered to basically
Host it.
provide the facilities for the whole thing.
Nice.
That's
like
dope.
like an
So,
nice
yeah.
village kind of thing.
I don't know how it's gonna look like, but it's gonna be amazing. It's in 2030, which is like
GG.
tomorrow night, and so it's gonna be really quick. So
Yeah.
we'll see how Qadiyya is gonna be look like in 2030 by now.
Are there like a lot of other candidates, or is it just like us?
Us and some.
Please don't tell me Tokyo. Like, yeah, honestly, I don't want to compete on that level.
It's us and where is it?
Like, I'll
I
take.
can't find it.
I don't know.
Well, I don't really care to be honest, but I really hope we get it. I think it's gonna be really.
Was
great
that
for
a
us.
logo that they showed?
The one that you sent out?
That's
Concept.
too much.
Yeah,
for a
that's
logo.
too much for a logo.
I
I
hope
know.
that's not a logo. I hope that's just like a.
No, actually, it is
Like
the
a cover
official one. By
page
the
or
way, no,
something.
it's actually the official one. You can see it on the Twitter.
It's a bundle of
Yes,
logos.
Yes,
It's basically
a bundle of logos.
a dozen of logos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's not.
A dozen of logos.
That's too much. Yeah, look at that.
all the sports in the country. We,
I mean, it's
we
the
put it in the
outline-
group.
it's the
You
outline
saw
of
it
the-
and
of
sent
the-
it out.
Kingdom's map. Yeah, you sent this.
I know, right?
After I sent it already.
And he still wants to look at it.
Yeah.
Like that's some visually
Oh my
driven
God.
person.
You're not a visually driven person.
I'm really not.
That's what this proves.
All right. عندكم سالفة, to be honest.
What
Yeah.
And it seems like you guys are very, very bored. So I'm going to tell you a story and I'm gonna be.
Entertain us.
I think I feel like the moment we walked in, like you had something you wanted to get off your chest.
You can say that.
Yeah. Please feel free to.
The thing is, like, I'm going to be like really, I'm going to sound like a real hater for a second, but
You always.
I really hope that you guys see my point. All right. So there's this person that I follow. Okay.
Okay.
And she's into fitness.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say what type of fitness. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I was intrigued. I keep following people who are creative, who have like a little buzz around them in Saudi and try to see what everybody's doing and go on. And she's followed by like a lot of people like in the field that are actually like, you know, very well recognized in Saudi.
Field of fitness.
The field of fitness and also art.
Okay.
Like she does her own videos where she does her exercises and stuff like that. Like shooting the street. It's not like, you know, I'm sitting at home, like, you know, just like pumping iron or whatever.
Okay.
Anyways, so she took a picture at this place that I know, and there was a dog laying down on her leg, and the dog looked like my dog.
Okay.
So I said, yes, I have a similar rug that requires attention. Because, you know, my miniature poodle looks like a rug.
Is that the wording that you used?
Literally, that's exactly what I look.
God damn
It's
it.
all right here. It's all right here.
Yeah,
No,
but
I'm not done. Why are you judging?
that's such an innuendo kind
Why?
of line.
Okay, first off, if
Yeah.
you see a picture on the side, I mean, literally, there's a dog laying down like a rug. And it reminds me of my dog when it lays down being lazy, doesn't want to move.
I'm just saying.
Like I'm familiar with how Melly looks like.
Exactly. If you know how a miniature poodle looks like, you understand that. So she said, it's a dog, not a rug. I said, you duck to.
Okay. You're kind of communicating with a different kind of mentality.
What are you talking about?
Come on.
Go on.
Go on.
She's
no
being very literal. Go on.
Anyway,
Yeah.
she's like, it's a dog, not a rug. I was like, you ducked too quick and missed the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She said, I always miss the bad ones.
Oh,
Okay.
That was good.
All right.
All right.
So I said, hold on. I got to give you an applause real quick. So this is my setup.
Okay.
So like, you know, it was supposed to be something just normal. And now like you trying to joke with me and my jokes are really sometimes really harsh. So right now I need like, you know, how do I approach people who joke like this
Okay.
without being an asshole,
Okay.
which is extremely hard for me.
But
Yeah, you tend to go for the jugular.
Exactly.
yeah, you tend
I
to
know.
like knock people's heads off.
Yes. So
Yeah.
what I did was I was
It's
like,
never pretty.
hold on.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, guys.
People don't see it coming, man.
No.
People are stunned when you come at them. I've seen it happen.
Yes, but I know I do it because out of love.
I know. No.
People don't see it that way though, but yeah.
It's
okay.
love for me. It's hate for y'all.
I already
Bro,
see where this is going.
When,
Go
when-
ahead.
when people end up hiding, actively hiding from
Oh, yeah.
you, like,
Oh man, you guys can't take jokes.
like you know you
Anyways.
went too far.
So I said, hold on, I gotta give you an applause real quick. And I was waiting for a reply. So she liked what I said.
Okay.
I was waiting for that like. The second he said, like, there's a like to it, I said, back. Sorry, I couldn't find hands small enough to give you a petty clap.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. He just has to have the last word.
Listen.
He is an
I don't need to have
I
the last
agree.
word, but
Okay.
you want to take this route?
Hmm.
Do you want to take this route?
It's all
I was nice.
banter.
I was nice. I was
Okay.
nice. I started with, yes, I have a similar rug. It's not dogs, not okay. I was nice.
Keep it nice then.
You decided that you don't want to be nice.
No, she just said you had a bad joke.
Oh no, trust me, it gets worse.
Wow.
All right. So then after I said that, I was like, and I showed her a picture of my dog, and I said, this was the rug I was referring to. You know?
Fair enough.
So she said, this rug needs to be saved. How about you clap your way into the next DM because this one is over.
Okay.
You got shut down.
Shut down for what? I wasn't looking for anything. Why am I being
general.
shut down?
In
Okay.
general, I'm just saying.
Like, there's nothing for me to get shut down at. Like, literally, there's nothing into this conversation.
Someone got touchy.
Anyway, I'm like,
being
okay,
a little
she's catching
defensive.
feelings.
You can sense him being a little defensive.
Yeah.
doesn't he?
So,
Yeah.
you guys done?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, I was like, okay, I can go hard. I can go pick out pictures and point at things. I can really go, but I don't know this person, you know?
Why?
Exactly. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, you know what?
You would not need to be mean.
Yeah. You don't need to be me.
Exactly.
Also, you don't need to be an asshole with me.
True.
But since you want to be that way, it's all good. So I said, that rug has a happy home and gets all the attention it wants. Unlike your DM and your salty ass. All right. But for real, I was just commenting on the dog. Enjoy your day. I'm out. Right? She started typing. I was like, don't type. It's all good. And I just left. And she's been basically on hold for like since yesterday.
Okay.
Why? Why do you put yourself in that kind of situation?
Hold on. That's not why I put myself.
Okay.
What situation am I putting myself in?
No, why are you
If your account is public,
Yeah.
and I comment on your account, like, you Turks, you post like 1,000 things a minute. All
I
right.
do.
Let's say you
yes.
posted like about your other trip, right? I was like, yo, and you don't know me. I was like, yo, crazy picture.
Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, that's it.
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
But if you want to have interaction, you'll say something to get me to reply.
Yeah, but once you sense that this person is so stupid, they thought, I thought this was a rug instead of an actual dog.
Okay, if you want,
Okay, I'm good.
all right, you understand jokes. It's all good. I understand you.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't see a joke when you see it. I understand
Yeah.
you.
At this can't see a joke,
He's at that point. What he's saying is, if you realize that person can't see that joke, then
Yeah, it's like, okay, fine.
Understandable.
That's my approach. I don't know
Exactly.
about
That's your approach.
Yeah.
Exactly. But see, for me, like the way you reply to me is like I'm trying to understand what you're trying to get at. So if Shamsi sends me a message, say, yo, man, that's a very good I'm sorry guys, my ears are really like popping. If Shamsi sends me a message, says, yo, I hate that shirt. I'll return with hate.
Yeah, true.
If someone sends you a joke, you return with a joke.
Yeah.
Or just, brush it off, ignore.
Somebody sends
You don't have to reply.
If somebody sends you love, you return with love.
Yeah, but see, when she said, how about you clap your way out of the DM, you really flatter yourself too much to think I actually want to spend time here and hang out with you. So this is why I had to go, you know what? You're salty.
Come on.
I'm going to smack you real quick.
You did.
Go ahead, explain
You
to me.
spent time to actually
Engaging.
Yeah, you
But it's funny.
engaged.
It's funny.
You started in that conversation. You jumped in.
All right. So let's see. Let me read to you this way. All right. So if you send a message like that and you get a reply that it's a dog, not a rug, with a smile, you can see it's a joke. So you return with a joke.
Wait, what kind of smile?
Go ahead.
What kind?
Look.
Yeah, that's a stupid smile.
Yeah, okay.
That's not a real
No one
smile.
said this person was smart.
Yeah.
Anyone say this person was smart? No one said this person was smart.
Yeah, but that's a patronizing smile.
Exactly.
You know that. Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
That's if that emoji had a sound, it was like
Exactly.
basically.
What are you guys talking about?
Look at the smile right there.
The smile. It's like 2 dots parentheses.
Oh,
You know that
yeah.
smile.
See what I mean?
It's like
Like, yani,
That's a tasleek smile, actually.
exactly.
that's the
what it
thing.
is.
No one's asking you for a smile.
Yeah. No, but that's
And no one's asking you to reply to everything. I get messages all day and all night. I don't reply to everybody. I don't open everybody's messages. But if you want to interact with people who follow you, like do it in a way that, you're supposed to be right now an influencer.
Yeah.
All right.
I get what you're
See
saying.
what I'm going?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
On her side, she made a
You need
mistake.
to work on
She
it.
made a mistake.
Okay.
We all agree on that.
Yes. what
Using
you're
that
saying is-
smile as her way of actually saying like passive aggressively saying thank you, but no thank you.
Here's the
Okay.
issue. Do you know what's my
You
problem with
shouldn't
it?
do that as an influencer because you want to gain an audience. I get that.
It's about public image
Yeah.
and how you present yourself to the public.
Exactly.
That's what you're talking
And this is an issue that we have
Okay.
here.
about. Okay.
We have a lot of people who are in this field, and true, it's a new field for our whole country. But you have to be like, customer service is very important. You can't just have ego. Like this
I get
whole
it. I
ego
get it.
thing of you being on top and everybody's under you
But
doesn't really exist.
let's-
You want people to like you. You want people to enjoy talking to you. You want to be approachable. In your business, if you're approachable, then it's much better for everybody.
Let's assume this person assumed that you were messing with her. Can we assume that for a second? You weren't. I get that you weren't.
If you're an influencer,
Okay.
or you're someone who has an image and you think someone's messing with you, what do you do?
Trying to mess with you, maybe.
Trying to mess with you. What do you do?
Ignore.
Thank you.
That's the right way to do it.
That's the right way to do it. Exactly. But if you want to interact in a way, that's just a conversation. If the conversation went in a way that you don't like, just walk away. You don't have to sit there and try to fight back.
You don't have to be mean.
No, it's not about me mean.
Yeah.
It's about you trying to prove something or say something which doesn't really make sense. Why are you using this type of behavior when you should be an image?
Like I'm getting the idea that you're saying is she brought the negative into the conversation by saying, clap your way out.
Look, for me personally, didn't really care.
I'm sure you didn't, but I'm saying,
But what I'm saying is,
as a conversation.
not even as a conversation, I don't know the person. I'm not going to give them much care or thought. I don't know. I just follow the person.
Okay.
But the way the person replied, for me, if I'm going to do business with you, and this is one of the reasons why I was following.
There we go.
If I'm going to do business with you, I have to know that, you actually have like a good background behind you. You have a good foundation. You know how to speak. You know how to talk. You know how to interact.
You're not going to mess things up, basically, if we get into it.
Exactly. You're not going to ruin your reputation and mine.
Yeah, I get it.
I
get it.
So,
And
the thing is, like, she does classes. That's the thing. She does classes. There's people who follow her. There's people who go attend her classes. And if this is your attitude toward people, cool. See, I was like, okay, maybe it's maybe the attitude toward guys, but maybe it's because of guys.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe,
Assuming that.
Can I finish my sentence for a second?
ahead.
Give me a second.
Go
All right. I was like, maybe the problem is guys. Okay, like most of my focus is on females, and I don't want to talk to guys.
Yeah, not my audience.
Totally understand it. How are you gonna do business? Tell me.
What do you mean?
If let's say fitness time comes around and say, yo, we want to do business with you. Trust me, fitness time's all men. How are you gonna be talking to men?
But there's plenty of female.
ما عندك مشاكل we talk about sitting down to talk business.
Okay.
If you don't know how to interact with people, how are you gonna do business with people?
I agree. Okay, I guess.
See where I'm going with this?
Mm-mm.
I'm not judging her as a person.
Until you're looking
I'm not
at it.
judging her as of like what she did. It's just I talked to a lot of influencers, but I've never got a reaction like that talking to a random person. You don't know who I am. You don't know who I am.
No, and you're just being friendly. I guess you weren't even, I feel
You got to keep in mind it wasn't a business environment, so you can't really judge how that person would act in a business environment.
That's
That's not true.
If DMs, you always reach out to people through DMs. Hey, listen, I like your work. Let's get in touch. Let's do something. I've done
That's
that.
how you approach it. Yes, I agree.
No,
That's a
but
cute rug or whatever. That's not
I
a.
said, yes, I have a similar rug that requires attention. Because the dog was sitting down laying.
Sounds a bit
requiring
salty, to
attention.
be honest. That line.
no, you're just
How
opening
is
conversation.
it? You're
That's
opening
all.
conversation.
Yeah,
literally, you're just saying opening a
conversation.
conversation. And it's up to you to
The-
choose that
The
conversation or
regular
not.
answer here, the normal answer here would be, oh, really? Can I see it? Cute. What does it look like? But the way she took it, oh, it's a dog, not a rug.
That's stupid.
Yeah. If you're responding to me like that, it's telling me already that you're not up for the conversation.
Yeah.
Look, reading
shutting
it
a door,
back is more
basically.
teenageish.
I get it.
I expect more from a 30-something-year-old.
That's
I
what I'm
would
saying,
freaking love to read the rest of that conversation.
Yeah, that
to
was
be
in the
honest.
conversation. That's it.
No. Once she started typing a bit more and he said, don't type, I want to
So
read the rest of it, but later, not
There was
right
nothing.
now. Okay, she stopped typing.
Yeah.
Okay, good shutdown.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Appreciate it.
Anyway, I
No,
understand your approach that, okay, you went in all positive. Okay, she misunderstood probably. And
100%.
and she got like a little negative, and you just kind of capitalized on that. I was like, we're playing in the negative space.
Exactly. This is my home.
Yeah,
This is where I live.
this is the home game.
This is,
bro. Yeah,
exactly. Oh, I got home.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm already leading 2-0.
That's actually a good point. A good point that, don't really assume about people. Just, wait and see what people actually come up with. If you had come in with the negative, if you had come in with something that's, what's the word I'm looking for? Like presumptuous or, innuendo
Yeah.
or whatever,
Mhm.
then fine, that response would have been merited. But in the case of, hey, yeah, I have a similar dog, that's like, yeah, you're literally empathizing with the person. Oh, yeah, I
Exactly.
know what you're going through. I know what exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you should kind of respond in that. Oh, hey, yeah, that's good for you. Whatever. But it's dogs on the road.
And I'll be a little bit honest right here. Like,
It's kind of a.
I'm gonna be a little bit
it's
honest.
kind of a negative.
The only reason I don't go too negative is because I wanted to use this content.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Or else it would have been a totally different conversation.
Mhm.
No, but it's actually a good point of view.
Because
it is a new field.
It is a new
And
field.
a lot of people are still like, there is no set guidelines for how to deal with public image for us. At least,
If you look at it internationally, there is. This has been established for a while.
Mhm.
Of course, it's still a growing field that is ever changing, but you still have a lot of good examples to follow.
But it's completely different when it comes to the stage that we have now with like influencers and social media and all of that. Like the explosion that some people had from literal nobodies to having millions of followers and getting paid hundreds of thousands of reals regularly. Okay. And that goes to your head, bro. Like that
Of
really
course it
go to
does.
your
Yeah,
head,
that's
Fame
true,
has always gone to
So-
look at McCulkin, the boy from Home Alone.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. McCulkin, did I call him McCulkin? Fair enough.
It sounds like a crackhead meal at
Right.
McDonald's.
He looks like a crackhead. So-
McCulkin.
Yeah.
No, but saying حتى, I like another thing that I think about when it comes to this is like is there like an established list of the biggest, internet personalities in Saudi?
You know what's the problem?
In Saudi,
I don't think there's a specific list, but there is
Somebody
a
needs to come up
lot
with a
of
list.
people who are in this field and in the GCC
there's
overall.
definitely a list.
Yeah, if you
Not public, but there is definitely a list.
Yeah,
Some sort of.
That's a different list, bro.
No, I'm not talking. No, I'm talking like with managers and agents and
yes,
those guys.
there's a whole
There-
company.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a whole company that has
are
all
companies
information,
that have
yes.
lists with rankings,
Yes,
so you can literally pull out the top 10,
yes.
depending on how much they paid them.
You
Yeah.
can ask the guy sitting behind us right there.
Hey,
Across different platforms, can we?
He can. Oh, he's not even paying attention to us. Evil.
Bruh.
How much money is influencing?
No, that's not the question. Is there a list of top 10 biggest, baddest, greatest,
Of course,
of
there is.
Saudi
Yeah.
across different platforms? Is there a consolidated, agreed upon list?
Ooh.
Okay.
You need to relay all of that on Mike right now.
No,
Adam.
but
No, I'm gonna have to sit in the background and just sit there and talk.
Okay, fair
the question is like, is there an agreed upon list where the whole industry knows, okay, these are the top 5?
It's already established.
Yeah.
There are top 5, top 10s.
Okay.
Exactly. I told you it's not public, but the big agencies do have those lists.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I thought you would know that. I mean, you sat down with the other ones who
I
of
did,
your
but
boys' boys.
I don't really get into the whole influencer gig.
No, of course. Like you can tell. Look, if you even think about,
I personally haven't.
even if you break them down by segments, like if you want like makeup, you want this. There's like there's the people to go
Of
to.
course,
Yeah.
and the different demographics that you want to market towards, and which demographics pay money for the. I mean,
There's a whole circle in that field that is
it's a
like,
science.
Yeah,
there's no science actually. Everyone's making it up as they go.
It's a
exactly.
magic.
That's the interesting
I don't
part.
know.
That literally there is no guidelines. Everybody is literally making it up as they go,
And everyone's making up their own rules
And
and putting their own prices. And
and that's why it's so different than anything that ever really came before. Because it's just like from literally 0 to hero in 3 days or a week or whatever.
I want the data. I want all these codes, these sales codes that they give them, to see exactly how many people are actually using those codes
Yeah.
and how much money those other people are generating.
That's exactly why they use the codes.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Like
I totally understand. But no, see, a lot of people don't understand. Some people, they get codes, but they don't get the data. Me as a company and an MC, I'll give Turks a code, and then I tell them, this is your code, give it to your fans. That's it. And then, but I have the data. I can tell how many people bought.
Yeah.
So let's say 1 million people used it. I go to Turks, yo, amazing. 150,000 people used it.
Okay.
Okay?
That's the. Okay.
Yeah, this is. I'm not saying Nimshi does this. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm giving an
Just an
example,
example
of what
course.
companies do.
Nimshi, hit us up, please. Yeah.
Ebo, get over. Now that's a good point. Get over.
No,
here. Get over. here.
they don't want to. They don't want to give you enough
They don't give
power,
you-
basically.
they don't give
as
you the right
as an
numbers.
influencer.
Ebo's not getting
Yeah.
over here.
So well, basically, what he's basically saying is that they don't give you, the influencer, the right numbers, so you don't end up raising your price.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Good point. That's actually a good point.
So you don't know what's your actual value.
That's sketchy as hell.
exactly.
Well, that's the thing. The influencers should get that on their contracts. Like if you're gonna give me a code, I want to know how many people use that code. That way, you as an influencer can gauge how much business you're pulling.
Again, it
Fair
would
enough.
depend. Some companies will tell you we don't give you data.
Like, just those
There's
are-
all these musicians fighting with Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music. They're asking for the data. I'm like, no, we're not giving it to you.
Yeah, try. I'm just saying, try.
I'm saying, no. This is the biggest fight that everybody's having right now, especially when it comes to music, streaming, YouTube.
Yeah,
The data. Give us exactly how much
I
information.
heard this quote before.
Yeah, because
but
YouTube switched everything around, and all the creators are getting angry.
It's all about transparency.
Yeah, and no one's making the money they used to make before.
The quote I heard is data is the only commodity that we didn't see coming up.
Oh, that's a dope line.
And
That's a strong line.
We gotta figure out what data is.
We
guys.
gotta commoditize our data.
Yeah. Am I
Like-
data?
You are data, bro. You're so much data. You're just a bunch of data points put
Thank
together.
you. I think I'm calories, but yeah, sure. I'll take data.
Oh,
You are also that. You
Fair
are
enough.
also that, Turks. Good talk, though.
Mm, that's interesting.
I
Don't get
mean-
salty with people on Instagram, dude.
I don't get salty
No.
with people. If you're salty with me, I'm salty with you.
I know. I get it. It's all counterattacks.
Exactly. I live on counterattack. That's it. If you open up with the hello, you get a hi. You open up with a fuck you, like, oh, it's on. Like,
I
like,
get it.
I will like postpone everything I have
Yeah.
to give you the dedicated time.
Dinner can't wait. I just gotta finish this.
Like I look forward to seeing the day somebody makes the mistake of study of like counterattacking, trying to attack.
No,
I've seen it.
don't.
No,
I've seen it.
Don't.
In public.
Don't.
In public.
No, no.
I've seen it.
No,
in public.
testing in public, like sometimes, like I'll ask myself 2 questions: Is
Do I
it
need-
worth it?
Exactly.
Yeah. Is it 1? Is it worth it? And 2, how bad am I gonna?
Yeah,
like how
far
much
can I
trouble?
go? Like how far can I go?
And
with
how
this?
bad is it gonna be?
Yeah, true.
Like those are my first 2 questions. If the first one says, you know what, I want this, then number 2 is coming hard.
Yeah.
But we're not kids. We're men.
This
We don't
one-
do that.
Indeed.
We just verbally talk. we do. Like we're not put our hands on no people.
Yeah.
Like we're not animals.
What's a good Boys to Men song?
I have no clue why you. Okay.
Seriously, I thought you would know the.
I think it's about time. Like, if this is how it's going to
That
be,
makes
Like I was about to say we're not animals is a great voice to men song.
we're not animals.
Yeah.
I have.
That's it. Okay.
We're
Look
not
that
animals.
Wow. Wow. This nigga got suit.
Good times.
It was a good one.
You know, we always say that without even really
Thank
caring.
you to our
Yeah.
tens and tens of listeners.
Man, there's not even 10s. There's like 2.
No, there are tens and tens.
Check out our Twitter, our Instagram.
We have a Twitter now.
We do.
You know, since episode 1, we kept telling people we have a Twitter.
No, but we have an Instagram now.
We also have this.
Now we have an episode 1.
We have. I'm sorry for wasting everybody's time. We are uneducated. We are rambling on, and we're hopefully one day we'll give you something important to talk about. As of the meantime, we have nothing to talk about.
What was it? Data is the only commodity we didn't see coming.
Data is the only commodity that we didn't see coming.
Use your data, fellas and ladies. Commoditize your stuff
Hopefully, everyone knows how to monetize their own stuff
and commoditize.
and understand your value. And don't let all these people tell you how much is your value.
Nope.
Oh, Turks wants to go.
Y'all rambling on.
We out.